when I was beginning airsoft, I took a lot of interest in sniper rifles. I just thought they were the coolest frickin' things ever. I'm like, yeah, full auto guns, yeah, who cares? You gotta deal with the batteries and all that crap. So, me being, as most of you would call a noob at the time, there's a lot of problems you can have with sniper rifles. You can have, crappy internals, you can have hop-up problems, barrel misalignment, stuff like that. Well, at the time, I didn't know that. So, sniper rifles, like I've said, were pretty much my thing back in the day. And back in the day, I mean a year ago. Well, I thought I'd bring this guy out and give it a review because it's pretty good gun for beginner sniper or designated marksman. So, yeah. Alright, so this is going to be a review for the UTG Mk96 or L96. I got this gun from Airsoft Station back at Christmas time. This was a Christmas present. As you can tell, I custom painted it OD. I think it looks pretty awesome. So yeah. The gun came with, I'm not going to bring all this crap out here. It's a nice day out, so I thought I'd do this review out here. So you can hear a mower in the background, you hear birds chirping. You can hear my dad grilling over there, but you get a manual, you get a cleaning rod with no tips. You can just buy a cleaning kit from like Walmart or any gun shop or something like that, Dick's. You get a 90 round speed loader, you get two 23 round magazines. I got some .28s in there. You get the bipod here, the bipod mount, and a couple Allen wrenches to work on the thing, put it together, because you've got to do these two screws right here. All you got to do, they're preset, I think. It's been a long time since I put this thing back together, taking it apart, but I believe they're preset. All you got to do is stick the Allen wrench down there, tighten them up. You're good to go. So yeah. I gotta say this right now, it's a good gun. It's pre-upgraded, so it's about 570 with a .2, and that's pretty ridiculous, but when you go to a game, you gotta respect stuff. Like, they're gonna give you a minimum engagement distance of about 130 feet. You gotta respect that. You gotta know how to judge distance, okay? From here over to that pole, that's not 130 feet. That's probably about 85, 90. Now, if I stood from those little ridges over there, which is a hill, up to there, up to back there, there's my dog, there she is, that's fine. You just gotta respect stuff like that, because you don't want to get kicked out because you don't know how to judge distance, but that's no big deal. You'll be fine with stuff like that. You just gotta get the hang of it. Yeah. You got an adjustable cheek well right here. Just undo these two Allen screws right here, and you can adjust that. So you can get a nice shoulder to it. Scope on here, I got a Leapers 4x32 scope. That'll be the next review. So stay tuned. So be sure to subscribe. Stupid bolt. So yeah. Double stage trigger, so you gotta pull back the this one and this one. So it does tend to move around on its own though. Like, it will sometimes fire if you don't pull the middle one back, but it's a pretty predictable trigger, so it's no big deal. You got metal sling points. There should be one back here, but when I took this off to paint it, it's out in the garage somewhere. So there will be a sling mount here, and it's ambidextrous, so you can do that. The whole gun is ambidextrous except for the bolt, which kind of sucks a nut. If you're a lefty, this is kind of awkward. So, yeah. But I'm a right-hand shooter, so I'm good. So, but with the upgrade kit in this, and if you throw a type of barrel, well, out of the box, this thing can go 200 feet, no problem. But if you throw a type of barrel in there, you can increase that range for about 50 feet. So you got about 100 yards with this thing, and that's pretty good for a spring sniper. Unupgraded, I'd probably say out of the box, probably around 170 to 200, which is still pretty respectable. It's not the most accurate thing in the world, considering the fact that it doesn't have a Type bore in it, which is standard 6.06 or 6.08. So I definitely look to throw in a 6.01 in it for a sniper. This thing's retired now. It's had enough use and abuse, so she's retired. I might think about selling it. I think I might do a nice custom paint job on it and sell it. So stay tuned on that. I'll see what I'll do. So yeah, the bipod's extendable. Yeah. So that's pretty nice. I would have liked a Harris bipod, but a Harris bipod on an L96, you don't really see that often. It's more for an M24 or something like that. So whatever. The bolt, it's easy to pull back when you got muscle. If you're just like a little scrawny, not really developed 8-year-old or something, and you get the upgraded one, you're gonna have a hard time pulling it back. But if you're a teen like me, it's no problem. But if you're going into a game, you're gonna feel it at the end of the day. You're gonna feel it in your arm, build up your bicep a little bit, you know, whatever. This gun weighs about 10 pounds, considering all the metal on it. All the internals on it are metal. With the upgrade kit, you got a metal piston and spring. The only plastic part is the stock pieces right here. This part's rubber. It's a hard, plasticky rubber crap. It's pretty comfortable. Cheek well and stock here. Bipod's full metal. The scope's full metal, so that adds weight on it. And the whole barrel on it. You got a pretty long barrel on here. I mean, it's not, you know, long like it should be. When it starts here and goes out to here, it's here and here. Because, I mean, you gotta have the freaking, all that, stuff in here. So, definitely if you're gonna be, looking for a long-term sniper that's gonna give you consistent accuracy, definitely look for, I'd say, a gas-operated one. In the long run, you're gonna do a lot better as far as accuracy goes. Butt pad, it's extendable. You can take this piece off with the, included Allen wrench. Quick release bipod. You just want to discard it completely. That takes off about 1.5 pounds right there. So, yeah. I mean, you can freaking put a grip on this if you want to go a little quick scoping, you know? Break out the inner Call of Duty. Just kidding. If you drop it to an M100 spring, you can go quick scoping all day. But it's got like an M160 in here, I think. And if it was like 200 FPS more, in some states, this would be considered as a real firearm because it has so much muzzle velocity. So, yeah. I'm not super big on sniper rifles anymore, so I do know when you take this off, you have the trigger box here, and that's all metal. It's mainly cast and alloy, but it's decent. It'll hold up fine. I've had a good 6 months use out of this, and it's held up pretty decent. So yeah. One thing I hate, the hop up, you need an Allen wrench to get into. I'm sorry, but I like to slap UTG in the ass for that. No homo. I mean that in like the pissed off fatherly way, because that's a bad move right there. External hop up's the way to go. It makes it so much easier. That's why I like the M324 a little bit more. But you guys don't give a crap what I personally think. You just want to see the gun. Let me see what time I'm at here. Alright. I guess I could do a little 100-foot shooting test for you here, because, like, when I said when I was more of a noobish, I kind of tune the hop up so much, so manually I really can't tune it down. And worst of all, the Allen wrench size is like ridiculous. Like, it's so weird. I mean, I just bought a set, and I could probably figure it out now, actually. I just thought of that. So, yeah. Get yourself, like, a custom area and metric Allen wrench set. They're only like $4 at Home Depot, Lowe's, or anything like that. And then you'll be set, because then you can do all kinds of internal work on it. And you should be good. So, yeah. I mean, without the fact of the hop up being totally retarded, I'd give this gun probably about an 8 out of 9. As far as beginner and intermediate sniper rifles go. I mean, it's just pretty good. It's a good base. You can definitely do some really good internal work and make this thing an accurate rifle. So yeah. I wonder if you can look through the scope. No, you cannot. I will do that in the scope review. So now I'll go get some targets set up and we'll do a shooting test. Okay, so with the problem with the hop up and the BBs are so light, I'm using 2.8s and a 500 and some FPS gun. I'm going to about 90 feet away here. So I will be at the van over there, the GMC Savannah, and you are looking at the box. I'll take about a few shots. We've got about 6 mile an hour northeast winds, so yeah. So the bad accuracy was user error. So yeah, but as you can see, I did get some hits on it. As you can see, I got one here, 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 a couple through the tape, here, here, and here. So, with technically a hop-up, effed-up gun, it's got some good accuracy. So, there you go. Thanks for watching. Next review is going to be the Libris 4x32 scope that was on that rifle. So, stick around. Be sure to comment, rate, and subscribe.